Hello guys, welcome to Mocha Drives. This is episode 2 of a series that we are shooting. That is the re-registration of our Mercedes. So it's been long time coming, and the fitness and the validity of my vehicle came to an end. So it's time for me to extend it for the next 5 years. We've already shot part 1 where we've taken care of the basic maintenance of the vehicle, and we are going to be finishing the rest of the process, starting off with a tire swap, because as the government mandates, your tires should not be within a certain tread depth. So my tires, they are already in good shape, but now they are already 5+ years old tires. So what we are going to do is we are going to be swapping those from my other car. That's a 6-month old tire, and it's again a Continental. So one thing about tires, I'll tell you: never cheap out, never buy the cheapest out there. So I'll tell you why. The difference between the best of best tires versus the cheapest of cheapest tires, the gap is very small. So if you buy a certain brand of tire and it costs you about 3,500, the most expensive tire out there is going to cost you max to max 5 to 5,500. So that difference is very small versus what you get: the safety, the speed rating. So our Indian summers, they are not very forgiving, and our expressways, they are very difficult to cope up with these high temperatures. So these expensive tires, they come up with a tread wear rating, they come with the temperature rating, and these ratings, they allow you, plus they are tested to a point where they know what they are offering. So A rated tires are the best ones out there. B and C, for our conditions, even though we are not going to be stretching our tires beyond 100 kilometers per hour. So guys, these rims are very era specific. The 123, the 124, I've seen them on these rims, and people suggest me to paint them black just to go with the blue attire. But what I'll suggest is you should never do permanent things to lifelong products. You should never devalue your products by just painting them for a temporary 10-year period. This trend of black wheels might not last more than 10 years. Tomorrow there might be some other trend, maybe gold wheels. For that reason, you should never lose the charm of these original OEM spec rims. Rear profile of the 124. Arm is elongated completely. Oh my god, I just love the engineering. It's 1995 engineering. Prices you find within Indian people. So this guy is working on my tire, and he just started talking about the 115 that he owns. It is crazy. He imported it from Kerala, apparently, and he showed me the pictures. They were in bad condition first, and then he restored it to an amazing light blue color. It also got me tempted to get this thing into light blue. आपके
1968 मॉडल मेड इन जर्मन मर्सिडीज बेंज है।
कौन सा 1968 115?
115
ओके
200D
ओके,
मेड इन जर्मन।
क्या बात है।
केरला शेलशेरी से लेके आया था मैं। अभी वो हुबली में कर्नाटक में है, बेंगलोर में रिस्टोर किया उसने।
पूरा रिस्टोर किया, क्या बात है। तो ये फिर पार्ट्स वगैरह कैसे रिस्टोर किया सर?
बाहर देश से मंगवाया मैंने, इम्पोर्ट करके।
और क्या बात है।
टोटली 4 ईयर लगा मेरे को बनाते में।
4 इयर्स। और वो वेस्पा भी था ना आपके पास?
हाँ वेस्पा भी था ना।
तो वेस्पा कौन सा?
94 मॉडल था।
94 मॉडल वेस्पा।
LML वेस्पा।
LML।
उसको तो मैंने सेल कर दिया।
ओके,
अभी 95 मॉडल का महिंद्रा जीप है।
क्या बात।
मेजर
4 व्हील ड्राइव है क्या?
रिस्टोर किया मैंने।
4 व्हील ड्राइव है क्या?
4 व्हील ड्राइव अभी किया उसको 3 महीने में हो गया वो।
चलो बढ़िया। First run with the set of new wheels, and look at how straight the steering wheel is. I'm not holding it, and that is a luxury. It's amazing. Car feels more planted, but I definitely feel more vibrations inside the cabin because sidewall has reduced drastically. Maudu, what did you do? What did you do all this while? Hmm? What a sun-kissed baby. I just love my mug. Every time it is washed, it is as good as new. Amazing. So that was our day today. I have just extended the tire life of my Mercedes now for at least another year and a half. I think I should be good. That is, if I use this car daily, every day, then it is a year and a half. Otherwise, the tire life is extended beyond that. And moral of the story, always go for best tires. Don't cheapen out just because some tire company is giving you a discount. Look for what is required by you. If you need a tire that is going to last long, it's going to have its repercussions on the braking, the handling. So make sure you have the right balance between the tire grade as well as the efficiency and everything else. So I've chosen the Continental UC6. It is not the hardest compound, it is like a medium compound. That does make all the difference. So it's got the right balance between tire life and performance. And then if you are looking for something on the hard spectrum and you want to also go on the cheaper side, I will suggest Assurance Triple Max. That is by Goodyear, even that's a good brand. Indian brands I'm not so familiar with. But I've heard Seat tires are very good. So make sure you know what your budget is, you know what your priorities are, and accordingly make the right decision. But just because you have chosen the most expensive tires, that does not mean you have the best tires. So you have to do a little bit of research. You have to know what you're getting into. You have to know what your driving style is, where you're going to be driving. Is it going to be mainly highways? Is it going to be a bit of off-road? And make the right decision accordingly. क्या हो गया? Thanks for tuning in, guys. So that was the re-registration process done, taken care of. So in the RTO, the filming is not allowed, so I could not show you the entire process stepwise. But essentially, what that place is where you get your driving license renewed. You have to drive an 8, and although that is obsolete for Indian roads, you need more rigorous testing, but they are still carrying forward that. And whereas when it comes to re-registration, there were a few steps that they took, and there were a few steps that I had to take myself to get this car re-registered. Now it's not worth it talking about all these things because that's how the system works here. But long story short, the process is done, and in the next 15 days it will be updated on our portal. So the portal being M-Parivahan for our vehicles. This is where you get to see everything, whether the PUC is valid, whether the insurance is valid, whether your re-registration is done. So it gets updated online, and we'll get to know that in the next 15 days. And here we have incremental update to fitness, that is every 5 years you get an extension for the validity of the vehicle, and we got that done. It was a long process, but I'm glad we did that. The car got ready, and we are ready for longer drives now. Come here. So guys, I'm very excited to announce to you something very special. As a guy, I've always wanted to go to Ladakh, and do a bike ride there. So it's one of those guys' dreams that every guy wants to do at some point in his life. 3 years ago, I had one such opportunity, but I was a kid and my parents were concerned about my safety riding a bike through those treacherous conditions. The Spiti Valley was all out of question. But I finally decided to take action, and here I am, going all the way from here, Srinagar, and from Srinagar, once we've rented the bikes, we'll be going up to Manali. So you're going to join along, and unfortunately, Mocha cannot be a part of the journey, but I'm sure she'll have her own gala time while she's here, and you're going to be joining along as if you're a part of the journey itself. Stay tuned, and we have more adventures coming very soon.